How's it going, everybody? This is Seer here, and we have a late night stream that we're doing right now for this attack. Right now we are going against Myth, who is 202 million TCPs. They are currently ranked 15 as far as their TCP goes in the game, so we got a Mega Kraken that we're going to try to take down today. Now, as far as their defense goes, they have the 3-piece Astral, they have Silver Surfer and Black Knight in Stage 1. Stage 2, they had the Illuminati Odin, and 2, mine is in Stage 4. So I'm just going to flat out ignore this. So we're going to basically play 5 versus 5 is what I'm hoping. Stage 3, we have the Alpha Flight with the Void Knight. Stage 4, we have Orchis with Mephisto. Luckily, he's still a 5 red Mephisto. He didn't pull that 6 or 7 yet. Stage 5, we have the X-Treme X-Men with Rogue, and we have Omega Sentinel. So that's a pretty interesting flex to put in here. I'm really curious how this is going to play out. And for Stage 6, we have Annihilators, Super Skrull, Dorm. So we have some pretty good matches today. So let's go ahead and see how this ends up going. Alright, we're going to start with the Raid room. We're going to end up using our full Spider Society into the Alpha Flight Void Knight. This should work pretty easy. The Spider Society is like the best team on offense in Stage 3, so that's why I moved mine off of defense. Let's go in and take this one out. Alright, so right off the bat, we're going to end up using the Vulture ult into that Sasquatch. That's going to do a nice rebound chain. The PWB Parker, we're going to end up ulting into the Sasquatch as well. And we're going to ult with the Penny, because apparently that's the best thing to do. And after realizing that the trauma goes on there, I kind of agree. I usually like to hold that off just so I can try to flip some buffs, but the match doesn't last long enough for that to happen. For Ghost Spider, we're going to end up targeting the Void Knight and ulting. That's going to spread that ability block. Or it doesn't spread ability block, but we still killed most of the enemies there. Alright, let's go ahead and target the North Star and special into him. I'm going to try to take him out, see if I can, before he gets his turn off. Alright, we do got the stun going on him, so that's going to help. Alright, let's go back to the Guardian and Special. And there we go. Alright, we're going to see how this Stage 5 ends up working out. We're going to end up using our 3-piece Superior 6, Vulture, and Mysterio like I usually use in here. I'm just really curious how the Omega Sentinel is going to end up switching this around. I don't think it's going to be too big. It is going to end up adding more Retaliates, I believe, between the Gambit, the Forge when he gets his Retaliates, and the Omega Sentinel. I think she's going to end up ulting turn 1 as well still, but let's go ahead and see what happens in here. I'm curious. Alright, so there's the slow on her already. Still want to put slow on the Nightcrawler and Forge. So we're going to special into there. Alright, we're going to target the Forge and ult with the Green Goblin Classic. So now we're going to get that Striker hit into him. And let's go ahead and special into the Rogue. Alright, she's got the taunt, that's fine. We're going to special, that's going to get the Chakra out on the field. And see if we can get off the Rogue over here. Alright, we're going to special, that's going to get the blinds out there. Alright, we are off the Rogue, so we're going to jump over to this Forge. We're going to special with that Shocker. And ult, that's going to do nice turn meter rewind. Alright, so Forge is dead, so that's one of the big threats. Let's go ahead and special Yeah, into the Omega Sentinel. That's going to rewind the Nightcrawler and the Gambit. Alright, we're going to target Nightcrawler in special. Alright, so there is the evades on Nightcrawler, but not the other three. And that permakill was pretty clutch, so we didn't have to worry about the Omega Sentinel coming back from that. There goes the Gambit. Now we got easy Nightcrawler kill, so I'm just going to put on auto here. Alright, there it goes. Alright, we are going to try and do a double burn into this Mephisto, try to get the exhaust on him. I want to see if I can try to do a tech sack. I don't think this is going to work exactly. And then after that, I can try to do a Phoenix sack after that. Just try to get some extra damage on him, just to try to make up some efficiency bonus, just because this is going to be a really tight matchup. So let's go ahead and do the first burn in here. All right, we were doing the second burn attack, so we did end up getting some damage on them from the Minerva. I'm hoping to get some more extra damage on due to the Phoenix. I'm not really using these characters anywhere else, so we're just going to go in, try to get the Dark Phoenix off special, and Magic's in just in case there's a fluke to where she takes her turn and Phoenix can come back. So let's go ahead and see what happens. All right, so we got the double sack into that Mephisto. So he has the two exhaust mechanics in there. We're going to end up using what we usually use against the Orchis team, which is our Nightstalkers. And I have Spider-Man Big Time in, just so we can ult turn one, get off the Sentinel, then I can really lay into that Mephisto. So let's go ahead and get this one going. All right, Scientist Supreme goes. Nope. All right, so we're going to ult. That's going to get us off of that Sentinel. And we're going to just target the Mephisto and ult into him with Blade. Alright, so there goes the Mephisto. Let's target the Nimrod. He's about to go. So we're going to ult into him with the Oath. Alright, so we're going to stay on the Nimrod. We're just going to ult with Agatha. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. We could have actually ulted on the Scientist Supreme. That would have saved us maybe an extra turn. Or two, apparently. Alright, we're moving over to stage 6. We're going to end up using our 3-piece Mercs for money. We have Zombie Juggernaut in here, and basically as a pre-taunt, because Super Skrull's going to lay into him. That's going to hit the Old Man Logan as well. And then that should get Old Man Logan moving. We have APOC in here as well. Just because I'm not using them elsewhere, that's going to take off the safeguard until Gore ends up doing his ultimate. But it should end up working pretty good. Let's see how this one plays out. Alright, so there's the Super Skrull. He's going to special. That's going to end up hitting Old Man Logan. So now he gets to go. We're going to special. So we got the stun now on the Gladiator. Alright, so Gore is going to end up ulting. That's fine. Alright, let's ult. Alright, so now we got off the taunt there. So we're going to end up doing the Falcon Punch into the Super Skrull. He unfortunately did end up surviving that, so that's not good. Alright, ult into the Super Skrull. There's one kill on him. There's no trauma on him, so that's not good. But that's still going to call an assistance. Let's still ult on that. Alright, so Super Skrull's dead. That's fine. Storm should bleed out. Let's target the Gore and ult on him. Yeah, let's kill him. Then we should be able to get another chance to kill him before he goes. Okay, so he's going to attack the most injured, which is going to be Thanos. I don't want a special, so I'm just going to basic. Alright, there goes Gore. Alright, so I can clean that up. Alright, we are doing our cleanup. We're going to end up using our new warriors. We took out Dagger and we're putting Ares in. That's going to remove the safeguard. We're going to have that safeguard. Gwenpool's going to ult to get off the Gladiator. Then from there, we just start rewinding and bleeding them out. So this should be very easy. Alright, special. Let's get off the taunt. And now we're going to start rewinding. We're going to target the Thanos. And we're going to spread from the Thanos to the Gladiator. And there's the ult for the permakill. Alright, for stage 1, we're going to end up using our Cabal, Kang, Ultimus. So Ultimus is going to ult turn 1 into the Black Knight. We're not going to get the kill, but that's going to do massive damage. It's going to crit and start getting the Cabal team moving. We have Kang as well. He's actually going to go first, I believe, in this matchup. We're going to special. That's going to hit him and the adjacent and put slow on them. The Astral team's really slow, so I should be able to stay ahead of them and hit them pretty hard and get them finished off. Yep, so we're going to special. That's going to get us slow on Moondragon. And now we're going to ult into the Black Knight. There's a kill. And from here, it's really easy. Let's go ahead and special into the Ancient One because she's 7/7 and new character. And we're going to target the Surfer and ult. That's going to do nice turn me to rewind. Let's take out the Doctor Strange before he gets to ult and revive. And there it is. Alright, so it looks like Myth did end up beating me, so that extra room or attack that I dropped in stage 6 basically cost me this one. Myth got a 41,026. I got a 40,623. So let's see how their attacks went and we can kind of compare. Stage 1, I did that Cabal, Kang, Ultimus. That got me at 8367. I felt good about that one. Stage 2, as you see, I just ignored it. I went to use my resources elsewhere. Stage 3, Spider Society ended up getting an 8366, so that's a pretty good hit there. Stage 4, I did the double sack, and then I used the Nightstalkers team with Big Time. That got me 7568. This was very easy as far as the cleanup goes. I am curious if this would have done anything as like a try to take it out in turn 1, but I don't think it would have worked. Stage 5, 8362 with the Superior 6 Mysterio Vulture. This one here felt pretty good. The Omega didn't really tend to do anything on this one. It was definitely interesting and different. And then stage 6, I ended up wiping on the Mercs for Money APOC and the pre-taunt. I'm curious if I could have put somebody else in here over Zombie Juggernaut, but it did help to get the Old Man Logan moving. I'll have to kind of think this one over. The New Warriors Ares did a pretty good cleanup, 7960 for that one. So stage 1, my opponent did the full Nightstalkers, 8373. I'm debating pulling this off just because it keeps getting a really high efficiency on here, but I don't know what else I could replace it with at this time. Stage 2, 8369. They used their Cabal, Kang, Ultimus as well into my out of time. Stage 3, they did the full Spider Society as well, 8365. I think they got me by 2 points on that one. Stage 4, they did the same thing, just ignored that one. Stage 5, they did the full Superior 6 on this one with Vulture, 8361. So mine got some extra points that kind of evened us out there. And then stage 6, they did the same team. They used Dakin though, instead of a pre-taunt like I did. But this was my Annihilators, Super Skrull, Mephisto. double sack, then 75-58. So this was a really close one. If I didn't drop that, it would have been very close, because 3 points, and that could have been from that new Warriors hit that I end up doing. But well played, Myth. That was a really good matchup. Best of luck to you on this bracket, and hopefully you can get that rematch. I actually kind of want this one, so I'm glutton for punishment. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.